Did you just buy a brand new Galaxy S26 thinking you'd have the latest tech for months to come? Well, here's something that might surprise you. Samsung is already working on the next major software update for your phone. While you're still getting familiar with your shiny new device, Samsung engineers are quietly testing Android 17-based OneUI 9 behind the scenes. Today, we're diving deep into what this means for Galaxy users and what exciting features are coming your way. If you're curious about the future of Samsung software and want to stay ahead of the curve, you're in the right place. Let's start with the big news that got everyone talking. According to reliable tipster Tarun Vats, the first internal OneUI 9 firmware has already appeared on Samsung servers. This build carries the label BZC5 and confirms that Samsung has begun serious internal testing of Android 17-based software. Now you might be thinking, isn't this way too early? The S26 series just launched globally last week, so why is Samsung already moving to the next version? The answer lies in Samsung's changing strategy for software releases. In the past, Samsung used to launch their Galaxy S phones with the latest Android version available at the time. But now they're shifting their approach to match Google's Android release schedule more closely. This makes perfect sense when you think about it. Google typically announces new Android versions at their I/O conference in May, with stable releases following around June. By starting early development now, Samsung ensures they can deliver updates faster once Google releases Android 17. So what can we expect from these early OneUI 9 builds? Well, don't get too excited just yet. The changes are pretty minimal right now. Early software builds are always rough around the edges, and this one follows the same pattern. The visual updates spotted so far are quite small, but still worth noting. We discovered slightly larger brightness and volume sliders in the quick panel on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. There's also a settings reorganization that moves parental controls into its own dedicated section instead of hiding it under digital well-being. These might seem like tiny changes, but they show Samsung is already thinking about user experience improvements. Now let's talk timeline, because this is where it gets interesting for regular users. Even though development has started, OneUI 9 won't be available to the public anytime soon. If Samsung follows last year's pattern, we can expect a public beta program to launch sometime in late May or early June. This beta will allow eager users to test the new software before its official release. The stable version likely won't arrive until September, and here's where Samsung's release strategy gets particularly interesting. New devices will probably get OneUI 9 first before existing phones receive the update. Samsung is expected to launch the Z Fold 8 and Galaxy Z Flip 8 later this year, with OneUI 9 pre-installed. Only after that will existing devices like the Galaxy S26 series get their updates. This approach allows Samsung to showcase new software features alongside new hardware. But OneUI 9 isn't just about system-level changes. Samsung Browser is getting some major upgrades too. The Samsung Browser, which comes pre-installed on all Galaxy devices, is already quite powerful with extension support and lots of customization options. With OneUI 9, it's getting even better with 3 key new features. First up is multi-window split-screen browsing. This feature will let you open multiple browser windows simultaneously instead of switching between tabs constantly. On larger devices like the Z Fold series, you'll even be able to run 3 browser windows at the same time. Imagine researching a topic while keeping your email open and monitoring social media, all in one screen. The second major addition is the Ask AI feature, which sounds incredibly useful. This feature is powered by Perplexity and integrates deeply with the browser to read what you're browsing. The AI can digest web-page content and offer relevant answers and suggestions based on what you're viewing. But here's the interesting part. It's not just doing visual analysis of text on screen. The AI actually pulls data directly from the browser, including your browsing history and potentially some personal information. Samsung will need to handle privacy concerns carefully, but early reports suggest there will be toggles to control how long activity data is kept. The third feature is still mysterious. It's called Enable Cross-Device Resume. While we don't know exactly how it works yet, the name suggests it might allow you to transfer browsing sessions between different Samsung devices. This could be different from the existing Continue on Other Device feature, possibly offering more seamless integration. Think about starting research on your phone during your commute and instantly picking up exactly where you left off on your tablet at home. For those eager to try these features early, the OneUI 9 beta program is expected to launch in May. The S26 series will likely get first access to the beta, followed by the S25 lineup. This gives Samsung a chance to gather feedback and fix issues before the stable release. Remember that beta software can be unstable, so only install it if you're comfortable with potential bugs and issues. The development of OneUI 9 this early shows Samsung's commitment to keeping their devices current with the latest Android features. It also demonstrates how competitive the smartphone software space has become. Samsung's robust software support policy ensures that a massive portfolio of devices will receive the update. Recent high-end models are guaranteed up to 7 major OS updates, while mid-range devices generally receive up to 6. Here are the expected list of Galaxy devices eligible for OneUI 9.0. 1. Galaxy S series, S26, S26 Plus, S26 Ultra, S25, S25 Plus, S25 Ultra, S25 Edge, S24 Ultra, S24 Plus, S24, S24 FE, S23 Ultra, S23 Plus, S23, S23 FE. 2. Galaxy Z series, Z Trifold, Z Fold 7, Z Fold Special Edition, Z Fold 6, Z Fold 5, Z Flip 7, Z Flip FE, Z Flip 6, Z Flip 5. 3. Galaxy A series, A57, A56, A55, A54, A37, A36, A35, A34, A26, A25, A24, A17, A16 LTE plus 5G, A15 LTE plus 5G, A07 LTE plus 5G. 4. Galaxy Tab series, Tab S11 Ultra, Tab S11, Tab S10 Plus, Tab S10 Ultra, Tab S10 FE, Tab S10 FE Plus, Tab S9 FE Plus, Tab S9 FE, Tab S9 Ultra, Tab S9 Plus, Tab S9, Tab Active 5 Pro, Tab Active 5. 5. Galaxy F series, F56, F55, F54, F36, F34, F16, F15, S06. 6. Galaxy M series, N56, N55s, N55, N54, N34, M16, N15, N067. Galaxy X cover. We have the X cover 7. So there you have it. Samsung is already hard at work on OneUI 9, even though your Galaxy S26 just arrived. While the current builds don't show major changes yet, the foundation is being laid for some exciting improvements. The enhanced Samsung browser features alone make OneUI 9 worth looking forward to. What feature are you most excited about? The multi-window browsing, AI integration, or the mysterious cross-device resume? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if this video helped you stay informed about Samsung's software plans. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any updates about OneUI 9 as more details emerge. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.